Yes, we're back with another episode, number 9. Oh, that's right, 90 Trailblazers. I'm not a CSL Trailblazer. And sometimes in the office, things get heated. They get really uptight. There are clashes, arguments, disagreements, fights, whatever you want to call them, conflicts. How do we resolve them? How do we bring peace back into the office? We need some language in order to neutralize the situation. And in today's episode, I got some functional language for teachers as well as people who are trying to improve their fluency and bring everybody back to their center. Okay? So get ready. Right after this intro, I'm going to discuss it and share with you some of that language. Boom! Welcome back, everybody. Remember, if you want to stay updated on all the videos as well as teacher tips and lesson ideas, you can sign up for the newsletter. Yes. Freshen Up Friday's newsletter. The link is below, and that way you won't miss a thing. Everything basically comes from this channel and the nondis.eu website that I run as well. You can find more there. But without further ado, let's get right into it, build that momentum, and make something happen with resolving conflict. I got 4 categories of language. It's quite a lot for one episode, but you can always rewind and listen to it again. So my first one is expressing feelings. That's right. We're not very good at doing that, are we, in general? But when we're going to do it and we want to stay calm and not get too emotional, we can use expressions like, my main concern is. What really worries me, what concerns me is. So those 3 are enough for now. And again, it can follow whatever you want. You want some examples from me? Well, my main concern is the atmosphere in the office. What really worries me is the relationship between the team members. Okay? What concerns me is the deadline as it's fast approaching. Okay? And whether we're going to make it. All right, obviously I'm being a little bit ironic with my sentences because for entertainment purposes, but you don't want that kind of tone when you're using the language, right? You want to say it with genuine truth in your voice, right? Okay, so keep that in mind. Unless, of course, you're emailing it, then nobody's going to notice your tone, so you're in the clear. Category number 2. Making suggestions. This is very closely linked to the previous episode on politeness and distancing that I just did with you. You can check it out right here. Very useful and kind of a continuation to the very first episode of this channel, which is the most watched episode, by the way, and you can check that out right here as well. So, but making suggestions, one thing you could do, okay, it might be worth, right? It could be helpful if you, okay? So it could be helpful if you speak to the team before making a decision, all right? It might be worth having a meeting for everybody's opinion to be aired, okay? One thing you could do is wait until after the project is finished to voice your concerns. Are we good? I hope so. All right, let's get to the category number 3, showing sympathy. All right, here we go. This is a little bit of a sensitive one because my Polish students, when I've told them about this category of words, tell me that in Poland, never. You never say to someone, I know how you feel. Okay, Polish people don't say that in Polish, and they feel a little bit like you're patronizing them, or they are very kind of skeptical of someone saying to them, I know how you feel. What do you know about my feelings? You know what I mean? So you need to be careful here with culture. okay? Because this one might not be so appropriate depending on the culture that you come from, your background, etc. But showing sympathy can be done in other ways, as in, I understand what you're saying, or I can see where you're coming from, but, all right? Those can be very effective because you're leaving out the feelings and you're showing understanding about a person's perspective or point of view. So I think those expressions can be used regardless of your culture, but I know how you feel. Be careful with that one. I guess it depends. You're on your own. Finally, resolving conflict comes with questions, follow-ups for maybe another meeting later on to see the progress or to see that everything has been neutralized. So, what can you use? How do you think we should deal with this? Asking for someone else's opinion about what to do, okay? What's the best approach, do you think? And what's your solution? Again, this shows that you're open to other people's opinion and you're willing to listen, a critical element in resolving conflict, okay? So I've shared those 4 categories with you. You can easily rewind this video to hear them again. But I'm going to be following up this episode with 4 more categories on the same topic next time. So I hope you found this valuable. I always appreciate your viewership out there, Trailblazers. Thank you very much. Subscribe if you want to continue receiving updates on the latest episode. Okay, and take care. Make sure you share. I love saying that now. So make something happen, build momentum, be proud teachers. I'll see you back here for another episode. I'm on a roll. Functional language. Momentum is building. Thank you very much. Take care.